In a previous video, we saw how we can add our folders containing VIs and controls to predefined folders in LabVIEW path, and also we saw how it was limiting in the way that we could not edit the names of the palettes that we were creating. In this video, we will see how we can do that, the same thing which we did manually previously. Now we can do it programmatically, and we would be adding some new palette, subpalette to this user libraries folder. So let's go and create the code for our VI that will be creating a new subpalette in the user lib. The first thing that we would need would be path to the VI library. LabVIEW's VI library path. Then we will building a path to, let's create a constant and let's connect here. And we would be moving to Palette API folder. Next we will need an array of paths. Let's widen it and let's open two items. The first one, these are the actual VIs located in that path. The first one is called read palette.vi and write palette.vi. These are actual VIs that are already present in LabVIEW's palette, but we would be creating our own palette and adding these two VIs to our example palette. Next we need a for loop to go through these two items, array items. Let's build the path again. We will use this path and then adding these VIs. Next we would need a constant. For that we need a VI called write palette VI. It has an input. Let's create a constant for that. Let's turn it into a icon. let's have bundle by name function, and let's connect this bundle by name to this constant. Next, the item that we actually need inside the loop is this array of items. Let's create a constant. We actually don't need this constant, the array, the whole array, but this cluster constant. Let's double click it and turn it into an icon. Next, we need bundle by name. Let's connect this one, this here, and let's use item path and build an array at the loop border with these items inside that array. We would pass this array to this bundle, which is expecting an array of items to place in the menu. This will go in this input. For display name, let's call it example, or let's call it Palette API, application programmer interface. Next, let's remove this item, and let's have the palette width, set it to 3, create constant, let's set it to 3. Let's make the wires a little straighter. Then we will have palette description. Let's create a constant. And let's set it to, let's say, example, to show how palettes are created programmatically in LabVIEW. Next, we need an actual icon that would act as the icon for the new palette. I have already created an icon, and let's add it. Select a VI, and I have already created it, and in another video I will show you how this icon can be created. Let's resize it. So wait for the video that will show you how this icon was created programmatically. It will be coming up next. Let's connect it here. And next we will be needing the palette path where the palette will be created. So for that we need the path where the we need a property node, and let's set it to application directory path, so that you can see it clearly. And we will be building a path where LabVIEW is located. Let's copy this one, and inside the LabVIEW's directory there is a user.lib folder, and inside that we will place our new palette. Let's call it PaletteAPI.mnu. The menu files are with extension .mnu. So let's connect this one, and let's pass this path to this. So that you can see which functions are being used. So, and next we need to tell it which kind of palette it is. So let's create a constant and tell it that it is a functions palette. Let's handle the errors. Let's pass this error wire. And at the end, what we would be doing is that we would be refreshing the palette so that the new changes appear. Let's call refresh palettes function, and let's pass this error wire through. And at the end, let's place the simple error handler. So let's now save this VI. Let's call it creating new palette. So we are done with the coding. So let's go and test the VI. Let's run the VI. That's not execution highlighting, so you can see how the code is progressing. The bundle path bundle is being filled, data is being set, the VI has been called, palettes are being refreshed. As you can see, the mouse icon is now turning, meaning that LabVIEW is refreshing its palettes. So let's go and see if the palette has been created. Let's right click on the block diagram. Let's go to the user libraries, and there we have our palette with our icon, the name, and the two VIs. Let's bring this help window here so we can see if the description is there or not. Let's call it again, user library, and as you can see in the context help window that our even description is there. So this is how you can create new LabVIEW palettes programmatically. Hope this helped you, and if it did, please keep visiting for more videos. More are coming each day. Thanks for watching.